Welcome back to Exploring Whiskies. Again, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kevin. And we are going to do something special in honor of Little March Madness. So we are doing, and I know a lot of different whiskey channels do some version of a, matchup of different whiskeys, bottled in bonds or single barrel picks. No, we're going to do the best whiskey around $10. So we got 8 whiskeys that we are going to blind compare up. And they all ranged from, I think the lowest was $8 or $9. $8 or $9 was the lowest, and I think the highest was just under 12.
I just know the 4 I purchased, the total with tax was $44.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at 8 whiskeys, bourbons for the most part, one non-bourbon.
What we found out, price isn't everything.
Price is not everything. Not all the time. We've definitely had some pretty expensive bottles that weren't all that great, and we've had some not as expensive bottles that.
It's usually the inexpensive ones, though. If they just want the proof was higher.
That is one thing you will find with almost any bottle that is $10. It's almost always 80 proof.
Let's see how far we can stretch this barrel.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Anyway.
All right.
So, for our first matchup, we have Early Times Kentucky Whiskey. This is our first and only non-bourbon. So, this is all the mash bill would qualify it for to be a bourbon, but they use used barrels.
So it's a whiskey.
No good. That cuts them out. I do believe they have switch. I believe they have an age statement of at least 36 months. Yep. So we got at least 3 years and reused cooperage. So on your side, we've got
the Heaven Hill Quality House Old Style Bourbon. Come on down.
Yeah. So this is, it's
standard bottle.
Yeah, it's Heaven Hill, which puts out a lot of really good product. This is their super basic whiskey. This one, I want to say, it does say straight bourbon, and I don't believe they put an age statement on here, so it has to be, nope, never mind, age 36 months. So we got 3 years versus 3 years. Both coming at 80 proof. One's using used barrels, one's using new barrels to qualify.
And just side by side.
Not a huge difference. Actually,
this one looks darker.
And it's a used barrel. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, ready?
Sure.
All right, so we did a blind. These are labeled. There's an A and a B. And these are labeled with an A and a B. I poured them. He shuffled them around however he wanted to. So we're doing this totally blind. So we're going to have to keep the left and the right the same. So you want to start with right? Because I don't see a huge difference. You're trying to...
No, because I think one you poured... Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. So you're starting with the left? No, let's start right. Let's start right. I think this is going to be a really common theme. Not a strong nose on that guy. Don't tilt it up because you'll see the A or the B. Not a strong nose. It's a sweet and then a little bit of ethanol. Yeah. That's really about it. So yeah, sweet alcohol. That's about all I got. That's
harsh.
Yeah, there's a little something in that. That's.
I'm gonna go out on
a little more paint thinner-ish type. You know what I mean? Like that like more harsh odor coming off of that. A little bit more. Man, it's got me. Industrial.
I mean, they're both 36 months, but that one just smells young.
Yeah, this one has a. I'm gonna say this one has a nicer nose.
Yeah, wait.
There is proof. There's ethanol, but there's a
softer, sweeter.
There's a sweetness to this that you're like, oh, that's good. That's whiskey that I want to drink. All right. Well, let's see what it tastes. Outside of being thin, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little vanilla, a little caramel, maybe some even brown sugar. There is actually a little ethanol like warmth to it, but it's not.
They got everything else.
Okay. But it's not. There's nothing
Love the
wrong
flavor
with it.
profile on this one.
Yeah, that's
but
pretty
it feels
solid.
like a mid-90s.
We got to throw that out, man. None of these are going to be mid-90s.
I
So
know, but this is a perfect example. I think it's this one, but
you think it's that one?
yeah.
Okay. Let's switch over to left hand. Whew, that nose is rough. Now I can't tell if that's a little more harsh just palate-wise or if there's a little bit more rye to it. Like there's a little more spice to it, right?
Palate's way more pleasant than the nose.
Yeah.
Way more.
Right. Yes, absolutely. But there's almost like a spice to it. Mm-hmm. I'm not. If it were an older bourbon, I might say there's a little oakiness to it, but it's not.
Nope.
It's more of a rye spice. So, but that's not horrible. Mm-mm. The palate does end up being okay, and like there's a little, almost a body, like a bite to it. That's actually an enjoyable palate. The nose is just very off-putting, and it doesn't get that much better. Well, now I am starting to get a little more of that rye note.
It's all the letter, but I don't know what these. I don't know which is which. So.
Yeah, see, that's the reason why we do blind blinds. I get a little more of the rye, more of a rye spice type note coming through on this one now. On the nose, so the nose actually improved. But this is really nice, like light, sweet.
Holding this one in your mouth and just kind of,
Okay.
it just feels real watery. The second go around. But I mean, the finish is fine. It's just really, really thin.
All right, we're gonna keep these as slightly shorter episodes. We're not doing the water. We're not doing all that kind of stuff. Which one would you rank as your favorite, left or right?
Right.
You're sticking with right. I totally agree. Right has the nose is definitely more enjoyable off the bat. Mm-hmm. It was holding it. When you hold that one, it's nice. It stays in that sweeter, nice bourbon realm.
It's thin. The other one,
It got weird.
This
and
one
it
had
also
a
got
little,
weird.
feel like a little more body to it.
Yeah, there's maybe like a little more oil to it. All right, so this is. What did you put tape on it?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so that's A, and that's A.
What?
Yeah, that's B. So, out of those two,
I wouldn't have.
the traditional Heaven Hill, the heavyweight, no, lost to the early times. And I will say, both of their bottled and bonds are two of my favorite, but more budget drinker type things. Their bottled and bond is delicious. The early
find
times,
it though.
yeah,
Here especially.
it's harder. It's harder now. But the early times bottled and bond, that blue label one, that's actually really good as well.
Yep.
I've never had either one of these. I will say that's a surprise that the non-bourbon used barrel whiskey beats the Heaven Hill bourbon.
Yeah.
We already have an upset. Gazanga goes down.
No, I want the Zags to win this year. Okay. Well,
Well, there you go. All right, so this is what we're doing. So we're going to do 4 more episodes just like this. We're going to take the winner, boom, and this guy drops back. So early times, we'll move on to the next round, and we'll see who they're up with after the next episode.
can't wait for the next
Big
one.
surprise.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
Early times, I've got a bottle at home, but it's a plastic traveler that sits in the bottom cabinet, and it
That was the
comes out
funny-
late night or it's a mixer.
both glass. I don't think any of the ones, the 750s that we got, I don't know if any of them are plastic.
No.
Which is really common in those types of whiskeys.
This one comes in the plastic.
Yeah, right.
So,
Well, there you go.
All right. Well,
Upset number 1. Love it.
first match. All right. Well,
Cool.
on to the next one.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait.
So if you like this kind of content, why don't you go down there and hit that thumb?
Yeah. Give us a like button.
The like button.
Like and subscribe. Always looking for new viewers, new members, new subscribers. Love for you to join in on the fun.
Yeah, and hopefully we pick a really good $10 bourbon that you end up enjoying.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Thanks for joining.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.